I need to start filming my videos when the sun is up because the lighting in my room is shit. Hey guys, it's Sunday on Identify and Beyond, and this week's topic is getting misgendered. I have quite a few experiences with that. Usually whenever I get misgendered in public by a stranger, I just ignore it, I brush it off, because I really don't see the point in correcting them when I'm probably never ever going to see them again in my life. And, you know, it would probably just make the whole situation really awkward and uncomfortable for absolutely no reason. So that's why I just tend to, like, you know, ignore it and just go on with my life. I'm never mad at people for misgendering me, because they genuinely don't realize that they're talking to a girl and not a guy. I guess they just have, you know, this idea in their head of what boys and girls are supposed to look like, and I tend to fit more into that stereotypical boys kind of image, and that's why I get misgendered. But I never get upset when I get misgendered, because, you know, I figure they can't help it and they don't know any better. So the first really awkward experience that I had with being misgendered, I was in the library and I was using like a book elevator thing, and there was a kid who was having problems with it. So as I was waiting for my books to come up, he came back with the librarian lady, whatever you call it. They were having a conversation, and because I was at the time using the elevator, I became a subject of the conversation, and the kid referred to me as he, but the lady hadn't misgendered me, but then because that kid referred to me as he, she became really very confused, very obviously confused, and I was just standing there like, ignore it, and just waiting for my books. Okay, just give me my books, and then I'm gonna be out of here. This is so awkward. And she was trying really hard to phrase her sentence in like a gender neutral way. She was like, okay, now you just have to wait until the person gets his books. She tried, gotta give her that, I guess. So yeah, that was pretty awkward because she obviously couldn't figure out whether I was a boy or a girl. It didn't really bother me, but it was just, you know, it was kind of awkward because she was so obviously confused, and I didn't know whether to, like, tell her that I was a girl or just pretend like I had no idea that I was being misgendered. Decided to go with option number 2. I don't know if that was the best thing to do, but it worked out in the end. I never saw either of those people again. So, second really awkward experience that I had. This is absolutely the worst thing that has ever happened to me in regards to getting misgendered. So I was at a music festival, and the entrance of the festival site was divided into men and women, because there were like security people who could possibly frisk you, but since, you know, men can only be frisked by men and women are only allowed to frisk women, they had to separate the entrance, obviously. So I was walking up to the entrance for women, and the woman in the front was just standing in the middle of the entrance and was just like, I need to go through this entrance. No, all men have to go through that entrance. Well, but, see, I'm not a man. Oh, I am so sorry. And then she just stepped aside and let me go through. Yeah, it was really awkward, like, at that time, but as soon as I passed through the entrance, I just started laughing. Yeah, I actually felt kind of sorry for her, because, I mean, you could just see how embarrassed she was that she had misgendered me. She was like, oh my god, I am so sorry, and I was like, nah, that's okay, that's fine, it's no problem. Sure, I'm just gonna go now, yeah. After that, I've had one more experience, which was pretty awkward. I was at uni, and we were going to get a tour in like some sort of a research facility on campus, and the lady who was about to show us around was like, "Oh, there's only 2 boys in your group." Wait, I only counted 1 boy. Oh. Okay. And I could see all the other girls in my class, they were like looking around, and I could just see them thinking like, what the hell is she talking about? There's just one boy in our group. I mean, I don't know if they realized that I was the one getting misgendered, because at this point I was just staring at the floor, like trying to just ignore it, which was hard, because I was already dreading the moment that she was going to look at me or hear my voice and realize the mistake that she made, and I could already feel the awkwardness that was gonna come with that moment. So I was just hoping, like, please don't let her realize that I'm actually a girl, because, I mean, I'd rather that she kept thinking that I was a guy than that she had to, like, suddenly realize that she had made a mistake and probably feel very uncomfortable and not know what to say, and then I wouldn't know what to say, and then it's awkwardness all over again. I guess awkward is really the main point of this video. Anyway, what I'd like to say to all of you cisgender people who sometimes get mistaken for somebody of the other sex, don't worry about it too much. I mean, people are only people, and they have this, you know, this image in their head that they learn from society, from media, from everywhere, and if they mess up, they don't intentionally do it. You know, there might be people who know you, who do it intentionally, you know, to hurt you. Be mad at those people. You are totally allowed to be mad at those people. But don't get upset if a complete stranger in the street, like, misgenders you. Because it doesn't matter. You're never ever going to see that person ever again. So try to just ignore it, brush it off, carry on with your day. Because at the end of the day, you're going to realize that that stupid little moment of getting misgendered really didn't have any impact on your life whatsoever. In the end, all that really matters is that you and the people you care about, like your friends and your family, that they know who you are and how you identify. Because those are the only people that really matter. Like, it doesn't matter what strangers think about you or how they see you, because they have absolutely no impact on your life whatsoever. So yeah, I could probably go on about this forever, but I'm gonna call it quits. Have a nice rest of your day, and I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. Bye!